this little box is some of the most heavy technology in angling at the moment. This is the Deeper fish finder, and it's a smart fish finder that works off your device, whether it be an iPhone or a Samsung phone. It doesn't matter whether it's an iOS or an Android. But basically what you do is you download an app from the App Store for whichever device you're using, and you can use it off an iPad or a tablet. And then once the actual device is connected to your main line and you chuck it out, and I think it has a range of about 30 or 40 yards out. I don't believe you can cast it any further than that. Number one, because this works off Bluetooth, the range won't reach. But number two, a cast any further than that could actually damage the unit. But what it will do is it will relay the message via Bluetooth back to your unit that's obviously been handheld, so you can see what's happening underneath you, underneath the water in front of you. So say if you're, I'm going to give an example of a situation, say if you're a pike angler and you've got a bit of water out in front of you, you can cast out one of these units 30, 40 yards out, get an idea of where the shoal fish is sitting, because it's a fish finder. It'll give you a very accurate and detailed reading back, showing you the depth, the contours, and also where the bait fish are lying. And where you get bait fish, you're going to get the pike. So in a particular swim, you could have 90% of it devoid of any bait fish, and then you'll have one area where they're all congregating, especially in winter. So this will allow you pinpoint those areas, so then you can cast your dead baits or your lures into those areas where the pike are going to be laying up. So it's a very, very effective little system. Now, this retails at €259.25 in the shop. The app is free to download, and if you just wanted to get an idea of how the app works, I suggest you go onto any of the app stores and check out the Deeper app. It'll give you an idea, because you can run a simulation as well. Now, if you want a more detailed look at this particular unit, you can actually go onto YouTube or onto their own website, and you will see loads of videos of how to set them up and how they work, and they give you, sort of the fishing scenarios that they work in. It's technology at its best. I mean, the Smart Cast by Humminbird has been around for a very, very long time, but I think the technology in this has taken it up a notch. So I've not actually used this on the bank. I would love dearly to try it out and have a full mess around so that I can, see whether it's applicable to my kind of fishing. But I can see this being a big, a huge advantage for a lot of anglers who want to know what's in their immediate vicinity where they're fishing. You can also go out on a boat and use it in a boat, which is, again, it gives you an access to an awful lot more water. The actual unit is not very, very big. It's a slightly bigger golf ball, but what you do is it has three little holes here that allow for the screws to be put in. These are the screws in here. And what happens is, depending on whether you're casting straight out or whether you're in a boat dangling it off, you put the screws in different positions, and everything's in the instructions for this. So it comes with a charging unit, a fast charger, and it also comes with a protective bag that looks after it in transit. You need to fully read the instructions first. Now, as I said, it's a Bluetooth product, so that means the range is only going to be 30 or 40 yards, but it will relay a very strong message at that back to your device on the shore or in your hand, as I said, if you're in a boat. There are adapters you can buy for the boat that allow you put it as a bracket, so it's actually in the water while you're using your electric outboard or rowing. And you can use it either off your tablet, iPad, or off your phone itself. It's a very, very gadgety piece. It's a very niche piece. Not everyone's going to want this, not everyone's going to need this, but for the guys who can use technology and use it well, they're going to love these. These can be used off bait boats as well, although obviously a bait boat would have a longer range than the actual unit you'd be using it with. So all in all, it's a very dinky piece. If you're in the market for a sort of a very, very portable fish finder with some very cool software, and by the way, the app isn't just about showing you the technical information of what's in the water. They have a whole host of features on the app where you can actually record via GPS spots within the lake, and you know, a myriad of different things to do with logging water temperature and weather conditions of that time. So yeah, look, this is you know, very technical fishing stuff here. So if you're in the market for a very portable fish finder, I really would recommend you try and check this out. Now, as I said, I have not used this as of yet. I'm hoping Deepa are going to send one out to the store for us to have a look at, so that we can actually bring it out on the bank. And if we get one, we will do a follow-up review and give you a much more detailed look at this unit actually in operation on the bank side. But until then, if you're wanting to take a bit of a gamble and get yourself something that's very new on the market, then check out this Deepa unit from Deepa. It's you know, from what I can see on YouTube, it's certainly going to change the way a lot of people fish. This is Jerry, this is MIA TV. Quick look at the Deepa portable fish finder here in store, and we'll see you soon.